pointing the camera back at, and you had this on too much of a zoom. Probably didn't get anything, so what else did you want to say? Anything?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm not thrilled driving a van. I mean, I do it, but it's not like it's pleasurable. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. That this is actually pleasurable. That this is like, wow, this feels pretty good. You ever think of it that it makes me feel more powerful? It actually makes me feel safer. Does that make any sense? Like there's a difference. Like I'm up here, I can see everything happening around me. It just feels safer. Like, can you imagine what it's like in a semi? Wow! Why, you don't feel safer in here? Why? You like to be behind a wheel.
Not only that, but I have a feeling.
What?
I can see the lines better.
Oh, when you're in the van?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think I can see the lines pretty damn good in here. I suddenly I can just been such a all over the place. Yeah, I mean those things. Those that's right. And it's another one of those. Somebody to pass. They've got a So what do you make of this out here with this development? Is this awful or what?
This is terrible.
Yeah, it is. Just really icky.
Who's land?
What?
Whose land is that?
I think that Chiapco has leased some of this. Oh, but that would be over that way. This side is better. There's those pylons you tried to drive into the other day. Remember that? I remember that. You freaked me out pretty good. And yet I also remember January, the snow up halfway. And we were up to ride the bike. And we were up to halfway of those. Like just massive. That would have been back in about, that was the 90s. That was into early 2000 something. To go look it up, but anyway.
So you were going to...
I am. You said this isn't the way to get there. Of course it is. It's a long way around.
Of course.
What?
Definitely the long one.
Well, I don't know if this is meaningful because I haven't really pushed speeds, but I am giving it a long run.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I think counts for something.
Well, it's not really stressing anything.
What?
It doesn't really stress anything.
An awful lot of bloody traffic, isn't it?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Down the corner, I remember when I see the one house is they got a horse. I used to go down there when I was a kid and talk to the horse. Sometimes me and my girlfriend. We did it for years. We just go down and feed the horse grass or an apple or. Did you see the windstorm damage of fences? There's been a lot of that too. Say? Yeah, it has. We haven't had this out twice now, like this. Yes, including a couple of real short hauls. I'm trying to do this about every month or so. Our longest haul has been part of January because we've been a good 6 weeks from it. Maybe close to the 2 months point.
Right.
because of the snow and this and that and whatever else. You want to sit in the truck with me, right?
That's plenty, sir.
Okay, well, you got anything to take for paint at home?
Yeah.
What have you got?
I got leaves and extensions.
Well, I'm going to try to do a shot of that if I can. Let's look at that. There's Twin Vaughn. We're starting garden.
I guess you got a terminal 3, I'll take that.
I don't have Terminal 3. Look out the window. I think it sounds better. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's sounding a little lower. I think that's good. See, right now, I'm assuming I don't have an issue with, like I said, oil or anything like that. Like power steering seems to be fine, but I do know when it sits for a while, it tightens everything. Yeah, it breaks.
I am less likely to get pulled over.
Like they get tight or feel a little tight. Brake fluid could be checked too. The only thing that's a little odd with it is you can kind of see into the back. So there's some sleeping bags, or it could be God knows what. And I've got it chained. That looks odd, but you know that is explainable. I live in downtown Chilliwack, and I look like a farm truck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like a farm truck. So, I go on the back roads, so nobody's gonna bother me. Yeah.
Where's the water down?
What?
Water's way down.
Come on. Yeah, it is really down, isn't it? I guess I can get over this.
Yes.
Look at the boat. See if you can do a close-up. Pretty cool. Well, anything. People in it is sometimes a good idea. Look, our van. Look, the van's here. Notice the van's here? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the van. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Watch this.
Huh?
Want to watch the concrete block right there?
I did, just in time. So I'll sit here for a minute and then we're headed in and go home and... Thank you for going for a drive with me.
Okay.
Those seagulls. But I can shimmer in on them too. Come on. There they are. Yeah, this would have been nice to have done Friday. And then today we would have been with the redwood and how are you feeling?
Yeah, you think I'm kind of
What?
worried about oxygen for next week.
Well, we've got to get these things out as well, so I guess you're just going to have to go easy on it, okay?
If
Why
it
have
comes
you
out-
used so many of them? Because you've been running them full.
And I've been running around a lot too.
No, you
I'm
haven't.
taking my bark every day. Since a lot. They have to be on full memory to do that.
What, for your walk?
Yes.
You're going to have to stop doing it that way, too. You're going to have to stop doing it that way. You need to increase your capacity. And that helps with exercise, that you don't overdo the oxygen.
It sits different from the van.
That's when you get COPD sites.
Feels so different. I don't know what it'd be like in a newer truck. Maybe, I guess, the same idea. It's got that feel of something. Something.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I've never had a new truck.
I'm gonna get the van out as well. Open that door.
Because I
Do that.
because I don't know if I want to do it if it's
Open
This is off.
pouring rain.
I don't
with
care.
ice
Open
and-
the door, which you could well be doing again. So I don't know what all this is. And I'm assuming, like, that's not necessarily just homeless. I'm wondering if that's indigenous land somehow. Like if Siam has it or something. Well, yeah, it just strikes me as maybe because that's not Island 22 per se camping at all. Okay, you twit. Now what are you doing? You don't fucking know. So it was nice to go out for a little bit, and I'm sorry that your shoulder hurts. I can appreciate that. Feels icky. I typically don't take painkillers for things. I try to get with heating pad. I don't think that's a Tylenol 3. I think it's
Yeah, it has. We haven't had
I
this
don't know what it is.
twice now, like this.
It might be. It won't hurt you because I took treatment the other day.
Yes.
And they're in a Tylenol bottle, meaning that there's something that I could take if I didn't take more than one or two.
I'm trying to do this about every
So-
month or so. Our longest haul has
Just
been
or not. And if they
for
are, they're
January.
about a year
Been a
old.
good 6 weeks from it.
They don't smell funny. And it smells odd outside. I don't know. It smells like they're burning up on the mountains or something. It's just a bizarre odor. But they're calling for pouring rain tomorrow, and I'm not interested in trying to deal with the van. The van is dealt with. The truck has been started at least, meaning if we got a little bit of break in the weather, it's ready to go. And I can pretty much almost deal with that to get it in and out with the van still in the back. If the van is pulled over closer in by the fence, I can come back out and the whole bit. As long as I can come in this route,
Damage fences.
I can back it out and
Then there's
do
been a lot of
that.
that too.
Back it out. At least I think I can. I don't know where I want to try to put the van. I was going to have a talk with somebody over here if I could figure out who is in the back, because they have parking there that nobody is using, and ask him and say, look, while all of this is going on, the digging up and things, and because of getting in and out,
I did see.
can I sometimes put it
say
there?
That again, what?
I don't know what to do right now. I really don't.
Know what? Parking that and coming in and immediately
It's complicated.
Holy shit, man. Talk about the way it handles different. Like literally, I turn the wheel with my finger. That one is really a hard steering. Although it's running better since I've had it out. It was a bitch getting it pulled out earlier. So we should probably be checking power steering fluid levels, but I think it's because everything sits for a bit. Is what happens, because once it gets up and running, it even sounded better.
On the corner, I remember when there were two wonderful houses. houses. They had a horse. I used to go down there when I was a kid and talk to the horse. Sometimes me and my girlfriend. And we did it for years. We'd just go down and feed the horse grass or an apple.
So, and the van's out there. If it's really icky rain, I wouldn't probably be dealing with the red truck anyway. Although we could go out for a half an hour or an hour with the van. It's out and on board. And Tim, this is why I wanted you out of the way, because I've only got so much energy myself, Tim. And sort of doodling along makes it more difficult for me.
I hope you understand that.
An awful lot of bloody traffic, isn't it?
Saturday, yeah.
Well, yeah, it really is.
Maybe, but it also means you don't it's kind of like here. I come up to cut up the potatoes and stuff, and I have to, I sort of crouch because that's what I do with my hip, and I say, can you bring that? Well, the longer I stay in that position, the worse it will get, but at least it allows me to do it. Or you're 2 hours cutting stuff up. It's Mew in the box. It's Mew in the box. Mew, you're in Mia's box. You little Twinkie.
At Collinwood.
You're in a Twinkie blue box now.
When you were given permission to
She was afraid Mew was going to get in it.
in the future,
Why do you do that, Mew?
Yes, Miss Stoddard, anything you say.
He's down here hiding. Hello. Who knows? What time are you up tomorrow morning? Excuse me? At 8.
He is about to discover the secret of the closed old West Wing.
Yeah, so what time do you have to get up?
The secret may result in his
Yeah.
death.
And then by 7 you should be leaving that on. Okay, so when you go over there, you don't just go to your chair. You hit Teams and you join the meeting. Yes, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we sort of take it from there and see where it goes. I have the feeling it is going to rain a bunch. It's supposed to not in the afternoon, so I don't know where you would want to go. She's back in the box. She got out. I'm probably not going back to Yellow Barn so we can do the order again. And I don't know where to go.
The first order of business is to find Lang and find out all he knows.
That's impossible.
What?
Okay, Mom.
Dr. Lang is dead.
Well, that does present some problems, but not insurmountable.
Mew is having her num-nums and you're just laying there. Yeah, they're both in the boxes. Yeah.
You'll see.
You realize that, huh? You know you're sleeping.
No,
There's
angry.
Twinkie buns.
I'm frightened.
Right.
Of course I'm frightened.
Well, actually it took his
You're
box
just trying
back
to kill
over.
someone.
But he lied to me. He tried to kill me.
I don't care what he tried to do.
Got the boy one.
As a matter of fact, I once knew a man called Adam. Curiously enough, he was married to a
Yes, my
woman named
Twinkie
Eve.
bun.
Discovered by one
They were
more
both
person.
missions.
Yes, there she is. She won't sit in her blue box because she wants the brown
He will
one.
use the secret to further his own ends.
Oh dear. Yes, you. Boopy doop. Yes, yes, Tinky girl.
Expecting the ground. I told you I had a way of finding out where Adam is, didn't I?
Because you want to sit in the blue box. I know.
You know where
I
Adam is?
know. But you're a good girl. And Mia's sleeping. Right
Terribly sorry, I
No, he's in the brown box. Or, no,
am.
yeah, okay, well, whatever.
The way to get there, of course it is. It's a long way around. What?
I just missing him,
What?
That was a long one.
I don't know what you said.
Well, I don't know if this is meaningful. That was fun. Because I haven't really pushed speeds, but I am giving it a long run.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I think counts for something.
There's Twinkie Darrell. Oh, you're just sitting there staring at me. Hello, try calling her down there and we'll see if I catch you.
Sandra, why do you keep staring up there?
Sorry, darling, I'm thinking about something else.
It's really kind of cool to be 7 o'clock and I'm not in a panic yet, okay? Do you see what I mean by if we can get it together by sometimes 5, I can just sit here and do what I feel like wind down. Because when I get up tomorrow, Tim, I start language and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff, and Monday hits and it's stuff and stuff, and that's why that 5 o'clock wind down is important. So I sit here for 5, 6 o'clock for a couple of hours, and then I go eat. And that's that idea of watching TV or the news in the evening, or just your brain just gets to go into fry down for a little bit, okay?
That was into.
I should have probably done an email to Willow and thought, I can't. And by the way, I put together the documents for everything we did today. Well, I put them all together between 7 and 10 o'clock. It took me 3 hours to put together a shippable, documented document.
Took an awful lot of pictures of the pussycats in the box.
So, that's what I was doing this morning. I don't know what you were doing, but that's what I was doing.
He's staring at you. She's staring at you. They're both staring at you.
I don't got the camera, you guys.
She's laying down, going, "Okay, hell with it." He's still. Oh no, he's looking at me now. Yes, Nia, I know you're there. He's got a couple of really bad knots on his side. Yeah, both sides where he lays. Yes, like on his hips. You're into me, Bob.
What do you want?
You're into me,
I was the
Bob.
mistress of this
I'm
house.
gonna write your name on there. Would that be bad? I think we need his name in.
Is it something to do with Adam?
I will build something on a print
I
that
said
says
look.
Nia, and you put Nia on the side, okay?
What?
No, Nia. I think that would be good. I know it's only a box, but it's like your little bed, and you like the inside, don't you? Is it comfy? It's your space. And then what? Put Mew on the other
It
one?
was just a dream.
Okay,
Back
Pumpkin.
to sleep.
Pumpkin.
Well, Pumpkin, you see, and we could tape it over where it says whatever, and here on the end it would say Nia.
Picture, it's glowing.
I think that would be cool. I saw that. Thank you very much for grabbing those for me. Nia's going, she's a twink. I want to have Nia's
She is
name
such a
on
twink.
there, and I want Muse on that one. Pumpkin,
Both very small letters, bottom corner
I
and
won't.
bottom.
Pumpkin would be good on one, and this
Big
one
letters all the way across the side.
I could just write it. Nia.
If you won't forget, if you won't do something,
That one.
then I will.
No, because this would show with the
Years
phone.
agony, she's gone.
That one won't. That one needs something taped on it.
If she is gone,
Oh, that's right. I am really disgusted. They've got to get this on his arm.
I know that she
He
had
likes this better than
So what do you make of this?
This development
and
is
she aged too the next
awful.
day.
He's over here.
She was as
He's
young
warm.
as
It's cozy. He's listening to me.
Always.
Well, no, he is right now.
What?
He's here. or is it which?
For what?
I think that Chiapple has leased some of
I may
this.
learn a great deal about Nicholas if I do.
You may go on
You
learning.
don't know what those are?
More practical.
I get those from you all the time. But
No,
she's not bad with it. She just goes
no
like
wonder you're
this.
frightened.
She doesn't do
unnatural.
anything with it.
We shall get rid of it in the morning.
When I go, oh yeah, hi, I
No,
forgot,
think
you're
I'll have
here.
Nicholas come in and look at it.
And she climbs up beside me on it,
You remember
one of these
what it
arms.
is? He was the one who restored
And
it.
I think it's important that you understand where I'm
Oh yeah,
coming from.
okay.
I don't
I'm
feel
sure you would like a
crazy
logical
right now.
explanation.
Thank you, okay?
Betrayed her master.
I feel like I've
And her punishment
sat
was the
here
loss
and
of
I've done some wind down and it's
Suddenly she is
Saturday night and you know this would have been good Friday night too, but we got to Saturday and I'm hoping I can do this on Sunday because you know what, Tim, if I don't know how to get through the week. Okay, that's where I'm at.
If you will leave us alone.
Are you doing all right over
Come,
there?
Barnabas.
Is this boring? Would you rather watch something else? Well, we've got another year of this now when you go to bed.
A terrible experience.
You what?
Woman is lying.
Is it doing anything?
That's whoever she is. How did she get here?
Well, it may not. Tylenol 3 won't even do it. If you've pulled muscle,
You ever think of it that it makes me feel more
I don't know what I
powerful?
would have done if
It actually makes me feel safer.
Anybody with Tylenol up here?
There's a difference. Like I'm up here, I can see.
What?
I can see everything happening around me. It just
then
feels
you take
What if
2
she
of
would
those
lie?
safer,
safer.
okay? At that point,
Like,
you could
can you imagine what it's like in a
So
semi?
season 9, how many are there? 40? Oh, then we're doing fine for the next year, okay?
Why, you don't feel
I
safer
hope
in
you
here?
live long enough to get through all of this with me. What?
Oh,
that's good. Oh, look, it's Mew. She's patting you. You should pat her paw. It's okay, Mew. You should pat your name on your box, and it will be okay. And I've got a good one that says pumpkin.
That reason only.
If peace were mine to give, I would.
What? Pumpkin, no, pumpkin. And Mia. So he needs one here, and she needs one there, and I'll do it in some kind of whatever and print it, or maybe I'll just write it or something. I don't know.
Even if I forgave you for what you've done to me, I could never forgive you for what you've done to
And
others.
then I've got some clear cellophane to run across it,
It's all those jokes.
which would be nice.
That light.
What kind of bulb is in it? Well, then it just needs a different bulb. Ceremonial magic discussions and Nicholas and Roger.
I'm sorry.
I think it's nice that takes a stand in medicine or whatever. If you find it helps at all at night, because it should give you some kind of reference point if you had to get up.
I'm sorry. For your sake.
What?
That's what all it does.
Well, that's about all it's supposed to do.
Thank you.
When you get up and say, okay, I know where that is, now I know how to get there. So you don't trip over the
I'm actually
fucking
enjoying
hose.
this.
See, for the way you obviously do.
I'm not
But I didn't.
thrilled driving.
And that
I mean,
can sit
I
there
do
between
it,
now
but
and
it's
kingdom
not like
come.
it's-
It takes a little one of the little whatevers, and we'll pack the other stuff away and leave that there. My other thought was to put the salt lamps there, but the problem with the salt lamps is the cats can lick them. Like they can decide that they are a good thing to suck on. So that's probably the better, and I don't know what else other than a little nightlight I'd plug into a something which we could do on that. I can give you one of the little night lights, which would be enough as well to say it's there. That would do it too, would it not?
We don't need everything to be cared for. Like anyone, somewhere we can
That's
tell.
what she just did. She went over and went boop, 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 boop. He got up, and now she's in the fucking box. You know, Mew, you are a little fucking shit.
Oh, you don't need to be embarrassed about it, Adam.
You, I am not a happy woman.
It's expected of them.
I don't care if I said you were on duty.
and you got this.
That was not
What
nice.
does the man do? He makes the woman love him. He shows her how much stronger he is than she.
She doesn't fucking care.
Take
You know what?
I'm so glad.
She's a
to know
girl
that he
after
is
my own
really
heart.
In the
Look,
blue
look at
box.
this. Oh well, to hell with
Well,
it.
he is.
I'm gonna have a nap.
Because she took over the brown one.
Now, how are we gonna put your names on these, you twits? We'll have to do something like our boxes.
KKB.
What?
KKB.
Now what is this?
What?
KKB.
What do you mean, senor?
Okay, so you're missing lots of shots that I take regularly. Many times.
Ours?
But
I guess we're not gonna put names on them, you turds.
I can think of several, and so can you.
Actually, it's kind of cool to watch this because.
I know I can.
Okay, Mew, I see that. He went along with it.
I can't spend all my time here. I have other things to do.
okay, so you're missing lots of shots that I take regularly. Many times. But
I am glad we got two of them there. It would be nice to change the blue one out to something a little bigger. Yeah. So, well, no, I've got some that size downstairs and put one here
And
a
to
little
one
bigger.
girl, it is a day filled with
It's kind of pretty cool.
She
Yes.
found out without truth. A good deed.
Look, they're sleeping in their little boxes. I think it should say our little spaces. Yes, Boo, it should say our little spaces. Our little spaces. Here's my Tinky Bomb. Here's my Tinky Bomb. Okay. That's my Tinky Bomb. Yeah, I see that. You're in the big box, you twit. Okay, I've got to go to the bathroom. Smile. Okay, that's a good smile. Occasionally you almost look okay. Talk to you in a bit.
right now, Tim,
Please
I've
need to
had
put that
45
up there,
hours of
please.
documentation. So it's way over the top already. Way over the top.
What did you say? This is something. Okay, so why is this nice? What are you talking about?
Peaceful, it's quiet, we're together.
Well, yeah, thank you. That's why I wanted to be out here by about 5, so by 8 o'clock I can go in. And then you can have something to eat, and we can all settle for bed, and I can get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Remembering it himself, just as a child
Yeah.
wasn't capable of remembering the moment that it was born. Someone must have told him, but
I don't know how to answer all your
But
questions.
this is nice.
The only thing I do know is we're wasting time talking.
What?
I'm going to call the police.
none of us don't.
I
Yeah.
must. Think he's in danger.
We're in danger.
That's good.
I mean, Nicholas? Yes. Where is she? Who? Miss Winters. I don't know. Don't lie to me, Adam. You can lie to anyone else, but don't lie to me. You're not lying. You are lying, and I understand why. You are afraid I won't approve of what you did. You're afraid I'll set Miss Winters free, but I won't. You won't. Now, you trust me, don't you?